Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to stand before you today and talk about something that I believe is incredibly important for every woman: confidence. Confidence is not something we are born with, it's something we cultivate and nurture. Yet many women struggle with self doubt and insecurities that prevent them from embracing their full potential. Today, I want to share with you three simple but powerful steps to help you become a more confident woman. Step 1: Embrace your worth. The first step to becoming a confident woman is to truly embrace your worth. You are valuable not because of how you look or what you do, but because of who you are. Understand that your value comes from within. When you acknowledge your inherent worth, you stop seeking external validation to feel good about yourself. Confidence comes from the realization that you are enough just as you are. Step 2: Cultivate a positive mindset. The second step is to cultivate a positive mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you can't do something, that you aren't good enough, or that success is for others but not for you, then you're limiting yourself. Instead, practice positive affirmations, surround yourself with uplifting people, and learn to reframe negative thoughts into opportunities for growth. When you think positively, you'll take more confident actions. Step 3: Take action even when it's scary. The third and final step is to take action even when it feels uncomfortable or scary. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about taking action despite fear. Whether it's stepping into a new role at work, confronting someone with a difficult conversation, or pursuing a personal goal, the key is to take that first step. Every action, no matter how small, will build your confidence and create momentum. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more confident you will become. Remember that confidence is a journey, not a destination. Embrace your worth, cultivate a positive mindset, and take action, even when it feels difficult. You have the power within you to become the confident woman you are meant to be. Embrace your worth. Recognize that your value comes from within and not from external sources. Cultivate a positive mindset. Develop a mindset that supports growth, positivity, and self-belief. Take action even when it's scary. Confidence grows by taking action even in the face of fear or uncertainty. Confidence comes from within. It's about internal validation rather than seeking approval from others. Positive affirmations are powerful. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations and focus on strengths. Confidence is a journey. Building confidence is a continuous process that involves learning, growing, and pushing past fear. One of the most powerful shifts you can make as a woman is to fully embrace your worth. Society often sends messages that our value is tied to external factors: how we look, how successful we are, or how we are perceived by others. But true confidence begins when you understand that your value is not contingent on these fleeting and external factors. You are valuable simply because you exist. When you start to embrace your worth, it's not about being arrogant or conceited. It's about recognizing that you have unique strengths, qualities, and abilities that make you special. Your experiences, your perspectives, and your ability to overcome challenges are all part of what makes you valuable. It's important to stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own journey. Comparison only breeds self-doubt and insecurity. Instead, take pride in your own growth, no matter how big or small the progress may seem. One way to start embracing your worth is by practicing self-compassion. Talk to yourself as you would talk to a dear friend who is struggling. Too often we are our own harshest critics, which prevents us from fully recognizing how amazing we truly are. By shifting your inner dialogue to one of kindness and acceptance, you build a foundation of self-respect that allows you to stand tall in any situation. Another way to embrace your worth is to set boundaries that honor your value. When you recognize your worth, you stop tolerating behaviors or situations that undermine your sense of self. You become more selective about the people you surround yourself with, choosing those who uplift, encourage, and respect you. When you embrace your worth, you give yourself permission to say no to things that don't serve you and yes to things that align with your true self. It's a transformative practice that will allow you to stand confidently in your own light. The next step in building confidence is cultivating a positive mindset. Our thoughts have incredible power. They shape how we view ourselves, how we approach challenges, and how we navigate the world around us. If you consistently think negative or limiting thoughts, you will inevitably start to believe them, and they'll hold you back from reaching your full potential. On the other hand, when you choose to think positively, you open yourself up to opportunities and experiences that will help you grow. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or struggles you face. It means choosing to focus on solutions, possibilities, and your ability to overcome obstacles. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," try replacing that thought with, "This is tough, but I know I can figure it out." Shifting your mindset from one of defeat to one of possibility gives you the confidence to face any challenge head-on. Positive thinking also helps you build resilience. Life will always present difficult situations, but a positive mindset helps you see those challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you encounter setbacks, instead of giving up or feeling defeated, you'll view them as stepping stones toward your personal development. You'll begin to believe that you can handle whatever comes your way, which boosts your confidence in the long run. One powerful tool to cultivate a positive mindset is through daily affirmations. These are simple, positive statements that you repeat to yourself, reinforcing your belief in your abilities and potential. For example, you can say, "I am capable," "I am worthy of success," or "I trust in my ability to create change." These affirmations act as reminders of your strength and can replace the negative thoughts that may arise. Over time, they will reshape your thought patterns, making positivity your default way of thinking. Another key to a positive mindset is surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on your thoughts and energy. If you are around people who are constantly negative, critical, or unsupportive, it can drain your confidence and make it harder to maintain a positive mindset. Choose to surround yourself with people who encourage you, inspire you, and believe in you. Their positivity will rub off on you and help you stay focused on your goals. Cultivating a positive mindset is not a one-time fix, it's a daily practice. The more you practice thinking positively, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, your mindset will shift from one of limitation to one of possibility, and your confidence will soar as a result. The third step in building confidence is taking action, especially when it's uncomfortable or intimidating. Often we wait for the perfect moment, for the fear to subside, or for the stars to align before we take the plunge. But here's the truth: confidence does not come from waiting for fear to disappear, it comes from acting in spite of fear. Every time you take action, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed, which boosts your confidence. It's important to recognize that fear is a natural part of growth. Fear is not something to avoid, it's something to work through. Whenever you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, fear is likely to show up, because you're doing something that challenges you. But fear doesn't mean that you're incapable. It simply means that you're stretching your limits and growing. It's a signal that you're on the right path, doing something that will lead to personal growth. The more you take action despite feeling scared, the more comfortable you become with the discomfort of growth. Every step you take, even a small one, will begin to reduce the power that fear holds over you. And soon enough, you'll realize that the fear you once felt is no longer a barrier but a motivator. You'll start to trust yourself more, knowing that you are capable of facing challenges head-on, even when the outcome is uncertain. One way to build your confidence through action is by breaking down large tasks or goals into smaller, manageable steps. When you look at a big goal, it can seem overwhelming, and that sense of being overwhelmed can stop you from taking any action at all. But when you break it down into small, achievable steps, it feels more manageable and you start gaining momentum. Each small victory along the way builds your confidence, and the fear you initially felt fades as you realize your own strength. Another key to taking action is to embrace failure as part of the process. So often we fear failure because we view it as a reflection of our inadequacies. But the truth is, failure is simply feedback. It's a part of learning, growing, and improving. When you take action and things don't go as planned, don't view it as a setback. Instead, see it as an opportunity to reassess, adjust, and try again. This mindset shift turns failure from something that diminishes confidence into something that builds it. Every time you fail and get back up, your confidence in your ability to persist strengthens. Taking action, even when it's scary, is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. It's through action that you'll begin to realize your true potential and develop a deep sense of confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. The fourth key to being a confident woman is understanding that confidence truly comes from within. External validation, whether from others, compliments, achievements, or societal standards, might provide a temporary boost, but it is your internal sense of self-worth that sustains long-term confidence. When you look to external factors for your self-esteem, you give away your power. You allow other people's opinions, societal expectations, and fleeting moments of success to define how you feel about yourself. True confidence, however, is not dependent on these external validations. When you build your confidence from within, you become more resilient to the ups and downs of life. The opinions of others or a failure you might experience no longer have the power to shatter your belief in yourself. You learn to trust yourself, your abilities, and your intuition, knowing that no one else can define your worth except you. One of the best ways to nurture internal confidence is through self-reflection. Spend time regularly reflecting on your strengths, accomplishments, and the unique qualities that make you who you are. Acknowledge the challenges you've overcome and the growth you've experienced. This kind of self-reflection allows you to see the progress you've made and reminds you of the strength and resilience you possess. The more you recognize your own achievements, the more you'll realize that you are capable of accomplishing anything you set your mind to. Another powerful tool for cultivating internal confidence is to develop a deep sense of self-awareness. Understand your values, what matters most to you, and the qualities you want to nurture in yourself. When you are aligned with your core values and live authentically, you stop seeking approval from others because you are already comfortable in your own skin. You begin to act and speak with authenticity because you know who you are and what you stand for. Living authentically is an incredibly powerful way to boost your internal confidence. as it allows you to be unapologetically yourself in all situations. Self-affirmation is also a crucial practice for internal confidence. Affirmations are positive statements that help you reinforce a belief in your abilities, worth, and potential. These affirmations can be as simple as saying, "I trust in myself," or "I am worthy of success and happiness." Repeating these affirmations daily can retrain your subconscious mind to focus on your strengths rather than your perceived weaknesses, helping you build confidence from the inside out. Finally, nurturing your internal confidence requires you to practice self-compassion. We are often our harshest critics, but being kind to yourself, especially in moments of failure or doubt, is a crucial part of confidence. When you can forgive yourself for mistakes, learn from them, and continue to move forward with compassion, you create a solid foundation for lasting confidence. When confidence comes from within, it becomes unshakable. No matter what happens in your external world, you'll always have a strong sense of self-worth and belief in your ability to succeed. One of the most effective tools for building and maintaining confidence is the use of positive affirmations. The power of our words cannot be overstated. They shape our thoughts, and our thoughts shape our reality. If we constantly speak negatively about ourselves, we will begin to internalize those thoughts and believe them to be true. However, if we choose to speak positively and affirm our strengths, our abilities, and our worth, we begin to reinforce a mindset of confidence and self-belief. Positive affirmations are simple, powerful statements that help you reprogram your mind, challenge negative self-talk, and focus on what you want to achieve or believe about yourself. By repeating affirmations regularly, you start to counteract the limiting beliefs that may have been ingrained in you over time. These affirmations don't have to be grandiose or overly elaborate. The key is to make them personal, present, and powerful. For example, instead of saying, "I will be confident," someday say, "I am confident, capable, and worthy right now." This simple shift from future-based language to present-focused statements reinforces the belief that you are already embodying the qualities you desire. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they begin to resonate with your subconscious mind. Over time, they start to replace the negative thoughts and doubts that once held you back. Instead of waking up thinking, "I'm not good enough" or "I don't have what it takes," you'll begin to believe, "I am enough. I am deserving of success, and I can handle whatever comes my way." This shift in thinking can be transformative as it changes the way you approach challenges, relationships, and opportunities. When you consistently affirm your worth, you are more likely to take bold action, pursue your goals, and stand up for yourself. Positive affirmations also help you develop a deeper sense of self-love. When you affirm your worth and acknowledge your strengths, you are essentially telling yourself that you matter. In a world where many women are conditioned to seek external validation, positive affirmations give you the tools to validate yourself. You begin to understand that you don't need to rely on others to make you feel worthy. You can provide that validation for yourself. This internal self-confidence builds an unshakable confidence that cannot be easily swayed by the opinions or actions of others. Another reason affirmations are so powerful is that they can help you break free from the limiting beliefs that have been imposed on you throughout your life. Many women, whether consciously or unconsciously, carry beliefs about themselves that stem from societal expectations, past experiences, or even messages they received in childhood. These beliefs, such as "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve success," or "I'm not capable," can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Through the practice of positive affirmations, you can challenge these outdated and untrue beliefs by consistently telling yourself a new story, one that reflects your true potential and value. You create new neural pathways in your brain that reinforce the idea that you are more than enough. In addition to using affirmations for personal growth, they can also be a powerful tool for manifestation. When you speak positively about your goals and the life you want to create, you send a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive them. Affirmations help you align your energy with your desires, making it easier to take inspired action toward those goals. When you affirm your success, abundance, and happiness, you begin to attract the circumstances, opportunities, and people that will support you in manifesting those dreams into reality. To make affirmations even more effective, try to incorporate them into your daily routine. You can write them down in a journal, say them out loud in front of a mirror, or even record them and listen to them throughout the day. The more you practice, the more you begin to internalize the positive messages you are sending yourself. It's important to remember that the key to affirmations is consistency. You won't see an instant transformation, but over time, the repetition of positive statements will gradually shift your mindset, increase your self-belief, and strengthen your confidence. Ultimately, positive affirmations are a simple but incredibly powerful tool that can help you change the way you see yourself and the world around you. By affirming your worth and focusing on your strengths, you build a foundation of confidence that allows you to pursue your goals with conviction, face challenges with resilience, and embrace your true potential. One of the most important things to understand about confidence is that it's not a destination but a continuous journey. We often think of confidence as something we either have or don't have, something that, once achieved, remains steady and unchanging. However, confidence is an evolving process, one that requires patience, practice, and self-awareness. It's not something that happens overnight. It's built over time as we navigate through life's experiences, face challenges, and learn to trust ourselves more deeply. The journey of building confidence begins with self-discovery. As you embark on this journey, you will learn more about who you are, what you want, and what truly matters to you. This process of self-reflection helps you understand your strengths, weaknesses, values, and passions. When you have a clear sense of who you are, you're better equipped to navigate the world with authenticity and self-assurance. Confidence grows from a deep understanding of your own identity. And that understanding comes through continuous exploration and introspection. Throughout this journey, there will be highs and lows. There will be moments of triumph when you feel invincible, and moments of doubt when you question your abilities. Both are part of the process. It's essential to recognize that experiencing self-doubt or insecurity does not mean that you failed in your quest for confidence. These moments of vulnerability are natural and even necessary. They offer opportunities for growth, learning, and self-compassion. When you face moments of uncertainty, remember that these are the times when your confidence is being tested and strengthened. How you respond to these moments, whether you choose to persevere, learn from them, or seek support, shapes your confidence in the long run. A key part of this journey is learning to embrace failure. Confidence isn't about always succeeding. It's about the ability to get back up when things don't go as planned. Everyone experiences failure at some point, but those who build lasting confidence view failure not as a setback but as a valuable lesson. Each failure teaches you something new about yourself, your strengths, and areas where you can improve. The more you embrace these lessons, the more resilient and confident you become. The fear of failure no longer holds you back. Instead, you take risks, try new things, and grow through the process. Another vital component of the confidence journey is self-compassion. We can be our own harshest critics, constantly focusing on what we did wrong or where we fell short. But confidence is rooted in the ability to show kindness to ourselves, especially during times of struggle. Being compassionate toward yourself means acknowledging that you are doing the best you can and that mistakes or setbacks do not define your worth. It means treating yourself with the same understanding and encouragement that you would offer to a friend. Self-compassion allows you to navigate the ups and downs of life without losing sight of your inherent value. This journey also requires us to stay open to learning and growing. Confidence isn't something that's static, it evolves as you evolve. As you encounter new experiences, meet new people, and face different challenges, you are constantly shaping and reshaping your understanding of yourself. The more you learn about the world and your place in it, the more confident you become in your ability to adapt, solve problems, and make decisions. Confidence comes from the knowledge that you have the ability to face whatever comes your way, even if you don't have all the answers right now. Being open to new experiences and continuously challenging yourself is what propels you forward on this journey. Along the way, you will also encounter people who will inspire, challenge, and support you. These people are integral to your confidence-building journey. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether friends, mentors, or role models, can significantly impact your growth. They can provide encouragement, perspective, and insights that help you see your own potential more clearly. At the same time, it's important to recognize the value of your own voice. Confidence comes from within, but it's often through the relationships we build and the experiences we share that we learn to trust ourselves and grow stronger. Building confidence is also about setting and achieving small goals. Every time you accomplish something, whether big or small, you reinforce your belief in your ability. These successes, even the seemingly insignificant ones, add up over time and contribute to a growing sense of self-assurance. The journey of confidence involves setting goals, working toward them, and celebrating your progress along the way. It's about recognizing that every step forward, no matter how small, is part of the larger picture of personal growth. Finally, as you continue on your journey, it's essential to remember that confidence isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Confidence is not about having it all together or always appearing flawless. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, acknowledging your flaws, and loving yourself despite them. It's about owning your unique path and embracing the process of growth, no matter where you are on that journey. Confidence is built through the practice of continuously showing up for yourself, even when things feel uncertain or challenging. The journey of confidence is ongoing, and there is no final destination. Every experience, every lesson, and every step you take along the way contributes to a deeper, more resilient sense of self. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that with each day you are becoming the confident woman you are meant to be.